and Indy 95.3 and Fluent Radio. Shout out to our partners, Be Your Own Kind and MzMetchi, honey. And thank you to our amazing sponsors, Tax Strategy, Black Dollar Days, Fiya Infusions, and last but not least, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Okay, tune in every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time and at 9 p.m. Eastern Time in Philly. Make sure that you tune in every Thursday to the Blueprint Live at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, live on Facebook and YouTube. And then you can catch me on Fluent Radio, Philly Jams 95.3, Indy 101.5, and Mixed Talk Media. And I'm available anywhere that you listen to podcasts, okay, and your radio shows. So get on it, okay? Let's do this. I love to connect with you and promote what you got going on. Let's get it. If you or someone you know would like to be a guest on the Blueprint Live, visit thebpmediaco.com today.
Yo, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I know what you should be doing. I'm the pride of the Eastside DJ MzTutter, and you need to tune into the Blueprint Live with MzMetchi.
What it do? Your favorite cousin Young Jock checking in, and right now you're tuned into the Blueprint Live with my favorite MzMetchi, all right? Hey, man, you know what it is. Keep doing what you're doing and keep it right here. Chill.
Yo, what's happening? Yo, what's happening?
Hey y'all, don't mind me, I'm just jamming the Sean White, baby, and it's real sexy up in here today. So let's go, come on in, y'all. This is Levy's break off of his new album, Kisses, y'all. I'm telling you, it's a jam, okay? It's a bop, 100%. He's talking about making a Levy's work, okay? If you ever had somebody do that for you, the girlies that know, they know, okay? Come on in. Hey, come on, Sean White. The Kisses album is out right now, y'all. I just had to give you a little snippet of that. Welcome back to the Blueprint Live, y'all. It's your girl, MzMetchi. Happy Thursday. Wherever you are, I hope that you are just thriving, okay? You are safe, you are sound, and that you have been having an amazing week, okay? This week, just like all the others, I got some great topics for you, okay? And I just, before I move any further, I got to shout out to all my listeners, okay? Shout out to everyone that's tuning in from the Chicagoland area, Jersey, Philly, and Houston. What's up? Okay. And shout out to everyone that's tuning in on Fluent Radio, Philly Jams 95.3, Indy 101.5, and Mixed Talk Media. Okay. I am always thrilled every week to come and bring you all an amazing show. This week it's just gonna be me. You know, we get to get a little intimate today. Okay. And I got this freaking earring, the back, y'all, the back won't stay. But I got a really, really good show. I mean, even though it's just going to be us, it's not a special guest this week. We still got a lot that we got to unpack, okay? Now, got to shout out my amazing sponsors. Shout out to Black Dollar Days, Paris Ice Bar, and Fiya Infusions, okay? After tonight's show, if you are following the Blueprint Media Company on Facebook, okay, and YouTube, as you should be, everything will be hyperlinked. So all of our partners, our radio partners, everyone will be tagged so that you can go and follow their pages. My artists, okay, my other stations that the Blueprint Live is on, they are actively looking for people that make music, okay? They need music on these platforms. So go and follow all of our amazing sponsors and partners of the show. Make sure that you go to theblackdollardays.com to register your Black-owned business so that when they come out and they have some different updates for you, you are first in line, okay? And everyone knows that on those Black Dollar Days to shop with your business, okay? Now, something that you all know that I try to bring you all topics and things that really spar from real life, okay? So today, this is what we're talking about. Tonight's topic, do you give second chances? Okay. And I'm going to add an extra layer to that. Do you give second chances? Okay. And what helps to influence your decision to do so? Okay. I wasn't gonna put all that on the screen because I know y'all will be like, MzMetchi, now what you want, girl? But that I'm very, very curious to know. And I would love it if we could have a really good conversation about it. So I'm excited about that. Let me get into these comments real quick for everyone tuning in. What's up, Nita Speaks? How you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. That's what the fire emoji is giving me. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. If you are a business owner and you're tuning in with me, please drop your businesses, drop your YouTube link, the link to your music, your book, whatever you have going on. I definitely want to know, and somebody needs what you have to offer. So please don't hesitate to drop your business in the comments and let them know how you coming. Okay, let them know. I'm gonna put it on the screen just so everybody can feel comfortable that's gonna be tuning in tonight. Okay, now we got to go ahead. I told you all, I always got a good story time for you, honey. So I think now is a good time to jump into the hate it and love it. Okay, she said, I've given 2, 3, 4, 5 chances in the past and it isn't worth it. Okay, well, look, girl, look, you got to stick around now for the topic of the night, because I think the people need to know. But first, let's get into tonight's Hate It and Love It.
All right, y'all. It's time for Hate It and Love It. Let's get into it.
Right. We're just going to go ahead and jump right in. My number one, and you all know, usually I typically will start it out with, I try to kick it off with a love it. But this week I've got a few hated it, and I feel like we're going to start there. Okay. And then we're going to end it on a positive note. People who project. People who project. Okay. I'm talking about, this is my first hated it for tonight. I'm talking about those individuals that don't know how to process their own emotions and the things that they have going on. They're not able to express themselves. So they go and they project their negativity, their feelings and things onto others. Okay. I had a situation that happened to me over the weekend where this was the case. I'm just like, I was literally sitting there like dumbfounded at the fact that I found myself embroiled in a conversation. And I'm just like, this is a complete projection of what you are personally going through and experiencing at this time. But yet somehow I am catching the heat for it. Okay. It's never good. It's never good when you are taking the things that you feel inside and then trying to put them onto other people, because some people they've taken the roads and the journeys to heal themselves and to do what they need to do to kind of be back at one, to be very zen. Okay. I cannot stand people that project. For me, I have, I've been letting you all know, I try to be very transparent about the things that go on in my life, because it's just like, a lot of times people see you posting, they don't know that you are actually dealing with real sugar, honey, iced tea in the background. Okay. But I find myself that if I'm at a place where, as I like to call it, I'm a little tender. Okay. And we're going to use that word just to keep it kind of light. I'm a little tender. I'm feeling emotional. I'm feeling a lot of different things. I'm going to do my best to express to whoever I'm speaking to, be it a family member, my man, a friend, a coworker, to just let them know, hey, it's literally not you, it's me. Okay. But I cannot stand for somebody to act as if they're 100% okay, or maybe they've just gone through something. They're 100% okay. They're doing good. They're in a good place. And then all of a sudden, they're blowing the hell up. Okay. Out of nowhere. Okay. That is projection. Projection. Okay. She said those are the top people I'm cutting ties with. That part. I find myself in a position that after that conversation this weekend, I'm like, I'm okay if I never speak to you again. Hey, Auntie Tracy. She said, hey, what's up, girl? She said, hey, beautiful. Hey, auntie, what's up? My auntie know because I told her what was going on. I'm just like, girl, let me tell you about what happened. Baby, I'm not allowing nobody to dump their stuff on me. That's the hated it this week. If you got issues and you know you got issues, you got one or two options. Stay from around folks. Stay from around them. Or go and get the help that you need. Or instead of going off or being negative towards people and projecting those negative feelings that you feel on the inside, talk to somebody, okay? Because everybody ain't got insurance. Everybody is unable to have conversations. And sometimes you may not even know what it is that you have to say. You just know that you're going through something and you're experiencing a challenging time. But people who take their emotions and the negative ish that they've got going on and project that onto others, that is the hated it this week. For sure. For sure, for sure. Nita Speak said, it's me, yes. Pew child. If it don't align with my values, I just have to go. I think I gotta go. I think it's time to go. So I found myself in that predicament. And I was like, you know what? Bye. What's up, Whitney? We got Just Wit in the house, baby. My sis. Okay. She got the best damn lash glue ever. I keep telling y'all it's Windy City approved. My ones from the Windy City that know, you know. You can walk outside, you can lose your wig, your lashes, your whatever. Okay. But not with Just Wit though. You're not gonna lose them lashes. You might lose that wig, baby, if it ain't down. But you ain't gonna lose them lashes, okay? Getting back to it. Nita Speak said, I'm so happy for you. Don't it feel good to prioritize your well-being? That part. It was a little bit difficult, to be honest. Let me just be honest. Because when it's a friend or a loved one or whomever, you know, and you do recognize, you're like, hey, I'm catching bullets that was not meant for me, okay? It does put you in a place because you know, like, I found myself saying several times in the conversation, I'm like, you know, it's me, right? Like, it's me. It's your girl. You don't have to speak like that. So it's like you find yourself in this place of you want to like offer some like love and compassion to that person, but then you also like, wait a minute now, hey, you are directing this at the wrong person. And I found myself saying several times in the conversation, I need you to direct that energy to the person or people who it belongs to. But when I walked away from it and I recognized, I was like, I'm feeling a little weird about this. It did feel good because I'm just like this. I'm like, hey, regardless of what they're going through, that's not a justification to treat you or speak to you in that type of way. But yeah, that goes down as that's the hate of it. Hey, she said, that's right, Diva. In that order, say that. Ew, ew. Whitney, she said, you so funny. Thank you, sis. Of course, baby. Look, I said I was gonna cut up one of them clips when I've been talking about your lash adhesive, and we got to make it a commercial, baby, because the lash glue, I could tug on these right now. I could pull on them as if we are in tug of war at gym at Rich Central, and it's not coming off. It's not. It's not. Lauren, she said, we outside. Hey, sis. I got my girls. Some of my girls at from the front to back. What's up, y'all? Y'all see I'm losing my damn earring. What is going on tonight? Then see, you know what? The spirits don't like me talking about stuff, about bad stuff. Clearly. And clearly we outside, baby. Because when I tell you, I'm about to do like how Sarah Jakes did with her wig, I'm finna do this with these dang on earrings, child. Because I don't know what's going on. Now, see, then she said, it was so hard. Let me see. It was so hard for me, but I can't be other people's therapist. I said, you know what? I'm choosing me every time. Ooh. Now, see, this is the thing. This is the thing, Nita. I don't mind. I don't mind talking to people and helping them, you know, through things. But one thing you're not about to do is sit up and holler. You're not. You're not finna holler. You're not finna do that. Not at all. Like, it's like you're gonna be respectful. Hey, Lauren. Yes. Y'all better come on, y'all. Come on in. The water is fine. Whitney stay wanting to see my outfit. Girl, I look like a hoochie from the bottom down. She said you just stand up. I don't have on no shoes. But it's given. It's given the top was a little bunched up. But y'all see it, like I throw on my little heels and do my photos, but y'all know me. I got on these shoes. I got on some Coach slides. I have to be 100 with y'all. Hell, I'm at the house. Okay. I'm at the house. Tonight's topic is, do you give second chances? Y'all crazy. She said yes. After so long, I see you need a professional, and I agree with that. It's like I will coach you and be there for you and listen to you for so long, and then after a certain point, I'm just gonna be like, are we venting or are we looking for solutions? That's what it's giving. After so long, if you're projecting, or it's like, you ever have somebody, they come around you and you could feel the energy shift in the room, you just like, dang, it's angry right now, or like it's sad. What are we supposed to be feeling at this particular moment? Those are the type of people that will suck the energy right up out of you. Let me see you walk. Y'all crazy. Y'all know I got a pimp walk because of my knee, my bum knee. Yes, hoochie wifey. Yes, I'm here for it. Yes, I'm here for it. My man like it too. Okay, he like all that. He like, look, let me see something. I'm like, I got something for you to see. Do you hear me? Okay. Moving along. So last week I told you all about the D-head that had a noise complaint and basically was threatening my Summer on the Court festival that I have literally been putting together since the very end of 2022 and practically all of the first few months for 2023. And he pushed so hard, y'all, that it officially got canceled. And y'all, I found myself sad about it initially. If you've ever had a labor of love that you've done and you've put it together, that it can be very, very disheartening. And I feel like I had so many things that were coming at me, over that last week. And, losing a family member and then like finding out that something you've been, working so hard on that it could be snatched away just because, I'm sorry, and I don't want to offend any of my white listeners. I don't. But just because like one white man said something, literally it shut down months worth of stuff. And it was so disheartening, y'all. Like, I'm just like, damn. Be for real. Is this where we're at right now? To have to email and reach out to all of those vendors and everyone that we have been talking to them for months. I've been garnering really, really good relationships with these people. To have to reach back out to them to let them know that it was canceled. It certainly felt like defeat. That's the only way to describe it. I got to go ahead and say that that's definitely that's my second hated it. I don't have time half the time. Okay. But when my time is wasted, or when it's literally something is snatched over something so minuscule, it's about enough to piss you off. So I'll leave it there. Whitney said that's so trash. Yes, it's very, very trash. This particular guy, he complained and he escalated it so much that because you all know, although I was partnered with the building that I was doing the event with, it stood on their territory. So naturally it was under the rule of their managing partners. And they felt like it was going to be too risque. And this particular guy, he's so upset that he actually wants to ban any type of amplified music Monday through Friday during normal work hours. So with the area that we were holding it in, which was Pioneer Court, their revenue comes from them being able to rent that space out. Okay. We did this particular event because there is no other space on our side of the downtown area in the loop, not West Loop, not River North, not any of that, but in the loop in our area where there's an open space near the water where you could hold something to that magnitude of what we had actually put together. So it was a lot to take in. the love it for me that I'm taking away from it is that I was able to put it together, and I did get all of those people, and I did develop all of those relationships. So we'll move on to bigger things. And since, you know, on the corporate side of the house, they weren't able to really do anything to produce some stuff with our, you know, our people that we brought to the table. I am looking forward to doing some things under the blueprint mantra of things. Okay. With some of my other partners, and where I will be able to bring them in, and he won't be able to tell us a goddamn thing. Okay. Respectfully, of course. Respectfully. Yes, sis. Yes, Lauren. It's all bad. She said, yes, seriously, I refuse to waste a slither of my energy trying to help people that don't want to help. Okay. Come on now. Girl, you speaking tonight? She said, yes, same here. Some people like to stay in their misery. Right. Like what I love with my girlfriends, I can go and oh my gosh, Lauren and Whitney, woo, y'all too. Y'all know. I'm like, hey, I am in a trash bag situation. And realistically, let me be honest, the last one that I shared with them, I'm like, I threw myself in this, you know, I threw myself in it. But needless to say, it's like, okay, you gonna live there? Are you gonna live in your sorrow and your misery? Or are you gonna lift yourself up? Okay. You got to be able to know how to get it out into the atmosphere and then get it from around you. You get what I'm saying? Like, get it out and get it from around you. Hell, that's the quote of the night. Okay. I'm joking. I still got one for you. Whitney said that's why they feel like they can do anything. Yes. Whitney, when it comes down to how this particular thing was handled, the fact that they didn't shut him down, and then I didn't even tell you guys this. So outside of him getting our event canceled, he literally came in between a multi-million 7-year deal for the building who I did the event with. Okay. They had another tenant, a potential tenant that was coming. They're like, hey, we're good. We're ready. You know, they literally were at the signing table about to sign this 7-year deal that would have brought in multiple millions of dollars for this property. And he called his friend, because you know how they are a little plug. He called his friend and said, do not sign your lease here. They run this building like a frat house. So not only are you trying to take the fun times away forever, but now you done came in between the money. He would have had to go, y'all. He would have had to go. If I was the property manager over there, baby, I'd get his ass out of there in a heartbeat. Quicker than he could say heartbeat, he would be up out my building. And this is the thing, for anyone that knows Pioneer Court, because I mean, you know, we're in the Chicagoland area, you know that area. Baby, they are running that building is in pristine condition, and they do great things for the Magnificent Mile. They didn't deserve that type of feedback, and they definitely didn't deserve that deal follow through. Nita said, yes, they do. I learned to stop offering unsolicited advice because people were snapping on me, so I just walk away. I have a greater purpose. Wow. I love it. I love it. Whitney said, wow, so I know everyone is looking at him sideways. He needs to carry his miserable self home and work remotely. Girl, I got another place that he could go that I think that he should go to. He should go to hell, okay? He should go to hell. Yes. Lauren, you knew exactly what I was talking about. Wow, not a frat house. Ma'am, he said that they run it like a frat house. Let's see. Nita said, oh yes, I feel that 100%. Heal yourself so you don't be hurt by another person, hurting people or projecting on people. That part. So the love it. Y'all, I've been outside. And for real, and my friend just said it, and y'all know Jason or Dos Lotto from Chai's Up, okay? He said today, I have seriously been having the best summer ever. He put a status on there. And I was just like this. I'm like, I can totally identify. Like, although there's been some moments that's been a little crazy, I told myself that after everything that I had gone through with the surgery and being out for a little while, I said, I am going to summer this summer like I never summered before. And I definitely have been, you guys. And that's the love it for me. For the most part, like the last couple summers, I felt like I had sat down somewhere. I wasn't really doing too much. A quick pop out from here or there, a brunch, a quick gathering, a key. I'm trying to see if two of my girlies that's on here, if they trying to go to Red Star. I'm putting it out into the atmosphere because I believe it's gonna happen soon. But I've been having a good summer, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Hell, after everything that I have been through, and just even still going through, I am very thankful to be able to have a good time and to let my hair down and enjoy myself. And I hope that you all are able to do the same, okay? Because I know, look, the kids about to go back to school. People are about to start getting back into the groove. It's going to be cold before we know it. But take these last few days, y'all, and soak up the sun somewhere, okay? Go and have you a good time. A real good time. Now, look, I got to pay some bills, but y'all, this guy for tonight's What Would You Do? He needs some help because this man is petty, okay? But he needs our help, and we need to give him some really, really good advice. So I'm going to take a quick break, and when I come back, we're going to hop into tonight's What Would You Do? Be right back.
I was in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean when it happened. There was a sudden jolt, and our submarine crashed on the seafloor. We were in total darkness.
That's Dr. Dejana Figueroa, a marine biologist and STEM teacher, talking about a deep sea dive she'll never forget.
It's funny, when I was a kid, I was afraid of the ocean, and there I was, 2 miles below the surface. But as a scientist, you prepare for that. Using our training and a little creativity, we fixed the sub and finished our experiments. The dive was just too important. Every dive gives us glimpses at things few people ever get to see. Glowing creatures, fiery undersea volcanoes. When we got back to the surface, I kissed the ground and called my mom, of course. But you know what? I wouldn't trade that dive for anything.
Dr. Figueroa uses her passion for STEM to discover new things and make the world a better place. She can STEM, so can you. Check out She Can STEM for more stories and inspiration. A message from the
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So ladies, put a little bit of razzle dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. Let's get into today's What Would You Do? Where we're talking about real situations with real people and offering real solutions.
Welcome back to the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi. Let me get into these comments to see what are y'all talking about over here. What y'all talking about? Oh, wait, hold on. Yes, hold on. She said, how often do I go live? Ma'am, I am here. My name is MzMetchi. Thank you for tuning in, Need to Speak. So, yes, I go live. The Blueprint Live comes on every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? We stream on Facebook and YouTube, and then you can catch us again if you're on the go on Fluent Radio, Jams 95.3, Indie 101.5, or Mixed Talk Media, okay? Everything will be hyperlinked after tonight's show, so make sure that you get that. And thank you so much for tuning in, girl. I appreciate it, and I'm loving the feedback tonight. Lauren, she said, yes, I've enjoyed this summer too. I'm so glad. Whitney said, yes, you've been outside. We definitely need a cute brunch day. Can we please? Red Star Sunday, yes. Period. Let's go. Okay. Whitney said, it's a date. Meechie got to set our reservation. Yes, ma'am. Period. Okay. She said, I'm Nita Speaks. I help people identify the signs of emotional abuse and provide strategies to heal from it. Follow me for tips and motivation. I will definitely be connecting with you for sure. For sure. We got to do it. We got to do it. And she said, we'll definitely be tuning in. Love the energy. Sis, I Thank you so much. Like, I literally do this show. I don't have a guest tonight, but I do it to promote other people that are like you, people that have businesses. We got Whitney that's in here. She's got a business, the Mommy Franchise, just with like, it's about connecting the audience and different people with people that they have never met before that are doing big things. So I love y'all. I love y'all. Now look, let's get into tonight's What Would You Do? Because I told y'all this man is petty. Tonight I am drinking like some type of like lemonade mixed with a little moonshine. Yeah, I am. Because baby, it's been one of those weeks. Let's go ahead and jump into it, okay? My wife and I bought our first home 2 years later. And then we bought a low-rise building. Yeah, what? Yeah, my wife and I bought our first home, and 2 years later, we bought a low-rise building. My ex, whom I was madly in love with, filled out an application to rent one of the apartments with the property management company that I hired to oversee the building. But I have the final say in approvals. Note, she cheated on me with the guy she's married to, stating that I wasn't going to be sugar honey iced tea and that her new man was better than me. She doesn't know that I own the building. When she did me dirty, I lost my job, custody of my child, my health, and my apartment. And I ended up in a homeless shelter. It took years of not dating and not smashing anybody in order to build my life back up. And it was until that wasn't until I met my most beautiful, amazing soulmate, my wife. I found out through the grapevine that they got kicked out from his parents' home, so that they are in desperate need of an apartment to rent. Should I rent to them? What would you do? Petty! That man is petty. Woo! Baby, okay. Whoa. Yes, Whitney. Lemonade and moonshine. Yes, ma'am. You know I'm going to keep me a cocktail. Do you hear me? Let me take a couple sips. I needed to go, okay? Lauren said, let me get my wine. Get it, girl, and come right back, okay? Winnie said, wait, this is messy. It's so messy, okay? So if you are just joining us, because I know we got people, y'all trickle in for the What Would You Do, okay? If you missed it, this man, he is married now. Him and his wife, they bought a building, okay? They bought a low-rise building that they have apartments for rent. They've hired a property management company. This guy's ex-girlfriend that did him dirty, talked about him real bad. He lost everything after this relationship. Her and her new man that she left him with, the one she cheated on him with and left him with and married, okay, has applied. She applied for an apartment. Woo! Okay. He's asking, should he rent to her? So this is what I would say. In the event if you're feeling conflicted and due to the relationship, the past relationship. This was pretty simple for me. Me personally, if I were in his shoes and it was an ex of mine, and we have this building together, the first thing that I'm going to do before, even taking this and trying to get any advice from anyone else is I'm going to ask my husband, what does he think? Now my whole thing is I would also be taking into account a few things. It's just like, this is someone that has done you bogus before. You've seen how they moved in real life. Okay. So I would imagine that probably when it comes down to handling business, I mean, most people, if they're a callous person and they don't care and if they handle their relationships messed up, they kind of handle their affairs possibly messed up too. There's nothing proven with that, no statistics. But I mean, I think we can think it just kind of lines up like this person doesn't really have it together. But the first thing that I'm doing is that I'm going to speak to my significant other. Like, what do you think we should do? At the end of the day, revenue is revenue. Doesn't matter. Like you got a property management company. She never has to know that you own the building. If it were me in my shoes, and y'all know, even though people be doing crazy stuff, I have a heart. I would take it through a little bit of a rigorous process. I don't know. I'm petty. I'd be like, yeah, fill it out. This is the application fee. And then I would still say no. That's me being completely honest, though. Because people that do you dirty, people that do you dirty don't have they don't have a right to anything that you have or that you have access to. They don't even have to have access to your resources. They did you dirty. They did you dirty. Figure it out on your own. You said he was so much better. Figure it out at another property, because I'm not going to let you rent here. And that would just personally, that's what I would say. But before making that final decision, I would talk with my spouse and just be like, babe, what do you think about this? Because I think that's the best way to go about it. Whitney said, I would say no, because if they find out who owns it, I don't know. Yeah, that could be problematic. I could certainly see how that would be problematic. Is it me? I'm sorry. Quick sidebar. I love the pettiness. I typically don't be trying to activate in a messy space, but I'm like, oh, baby, I would not know what to do. Like, you did me bogus and now you need a place to stay. You left me for someone. You said that they were better. What do you mean? You have to watch how you do people. You can't move in a way. She could have exited that relationship without telling him what a piece of crap she thought he was. All of us are not in our evolved states at this particular moment. So who you are today may not be who you're going to be a week from now, 3 weeks from now, 3 months from now, 3 years from now. That man lost everything. I don't know. Me personally, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I could not do it. I mean, and I felt like that this particular what would you do? This one was appropriate for tonight because we're talking about giving second chances. And although this woman is not going to be in a relationship with this guy, if somebody does you bogus to an extent and you suffered such a great loss, okay, you've really been in a tough spot as far as things are concerned at the hands of this person, okay? Do you want to give them another opportunity to screw you over again, but just in a different way? The snake ain't go, a snake is a snake. It might be a cute snake. It could be an exotic snake. It could be a snake that's venomous or not venomous, but a snake is a snake. I don't know. As for me, I wouldn't give that woman the ability to hurt anything that I have going on ever again. Me personally, I couldn't allow that person to get close like that. Especially now you're talking about like, this is my livelihood. This is my money. The revenue for my household, my current household with my spouse who I love. Don't rent to her. Should you rent to them? No. I would tell the property management company to send them a couple of recommendations of other places that they could probably go to. And that would be the extent of it. That's it. Don't invite people back into your life that have, at any capacity, okay, that have, done you so wrong to where you experience chaos, confusion, and calamity afterwards, which it sounds like that he did. I mean, now I don't know if she would have any type of, say of him losing his custody of his child. But, but if he was homeless and he wasn't able to care for them, then that's a different story. It's like, okay, girl, you not only was you cheating, but then you didn't kick the man out and left him homeless, Lord G. He ended up in a homeless shelter. I would send her the information to that place. I'm not right, y'all. Please. I need y'all to know and understand. MzMetchi is not right. Okay? I ain't right in the head. I'm a little I'm a little sick in the head. Baby, because when I tell you I would have the property management company send her to homeless shelter that I had to stay in when she did me dirty, if I was him, she would be so upset at me. hand her the homeless shelter information because she's about to be homeless. Y'all, I mean, Whitney said she not going. I wouldn't let her move either. And I just wouldn't let her move only because, baby, I don't care where you live at. You remember you said you could do better than me. So how that man find you a place to stay? Now, I'm going to throw another layer on there. Whether if you were to let her live there or not, would you tell her that you own the building that she was applying to? Or would you just take the application fee and then say no? I'm going to go with, let me get that application fee. And y'all know them application fees, if you have never applied for an apartment or a rent-to-own type of situation, hell, even a mortgage, okay? It's expensive. They want, I mean, when you think about if you want to put in an application for different places, you could damn near be paying a car note to try to get those applications in. You got to watch how you do people, y'all. And she deserves whatever karma is coming her way. And girl, how you get kicked out of your husband's people's crib? What was y'all doing over there? That's enough for me to say no. What were you doing that you got kicked out of family's house? You had to have been doing something crazy for your family to be like, you know what, baby, I don't care if y'all don't have nowhere to go. You got to get the heck up out of here. Sir, don't rent to him. Don't rent to him. Keep your peace that you have gained for yourself. Keep it to yourself. We're going to go. I'm going to bring this particular what would you do back around when we talk about tonight's topic of do you give second chances? Because I think the situations like this is relevant, okay? Because sometimes second chances may not be to make the exact same mistake, right? But second chances can also be allowing people access to you or access to things that are of importance to you that could end up being of a detriment to you. You get what I'm saying? I know somebody out there feels me on that, okay? Although they're not in a relationship, he's married, he's happy, he's thriving, okay? 2 properties, Big Burr, okay? Fiya, he's doing his thing. Allowing her to move into a place that he owns is still allowing a certain level of access to your life, because if she gets in there and she does the apartment dirty, or she leaves, or she begins to squat because she doesn't have the money to take care of her bills and the things that's going on, that bleeds on to you, right? If somebody already cut you, are you going to go back and let them cut you twice? You could be a Christian and you could be a good person and you could be all of those things, but you could also not let people have you messed up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the real, y'all. My hair keeps snatching my earring out and it's driving me crazy. But that's the reality of the situation. You know, what he's dealing with, essentially, this woman has cut you. She has stabbed you in your back already. And you letting her move into a property that you and your wife have labored for and did all of those things. You giving her the knife again to stab you. Don't do that. That's not a good move. I just don't think I don't think that's the right way to go. Whitney said, I'm gonna take the application fee and send a personal email and say no. Ooh, girl. You pettier than me, Whitney. And I love it, okay? Because I would do the same thing. Baby, when I tell you, if I didn't even have an email with my first and last name as the business owner or whatever the case is, I would tell that property management people to generate me one just so that I could send the email. And I'm petty and I'm a little vain too. So you know me, I would have my little thing at the bottom, my signature. Baby, I would throw my picture because I want you to know exactly who told you no. You got to know exactly who told you no. So yeah, I would totally be putting my whole, I would curate, I would take that application fee. Lord, I know it ain't right. but I will take that application fee. I wouldn't even read it. Baby, just let me know when the funds is clear and generate that email for me. Because I need them to know it's coming from Demetria Brown, baby. You cannot stay here. Thank you so much for your application for residency here. This was your credit score. We're not going to be able to accept you because you suck as a human being. Auntie Tracy says, say that. I know you know the vibes. Whitney said it's going to be a professional pic, so my arm folded. Whitney. Whitney. I need you to know I'm folding my arms up on the pic. Generate me a signature with my photo in there. Because I got to let the people know who I am and that you are not, you can stay anywhere. Motel 6, honey. You could go anywhere. Okay? You could go to a truck stop, baby. The back alley of all black alleys. Okay? You can go anywhere, but you can't stay here. Don't even come and park your car over here. You can't even sleep in your car in front of my property. Do you hear me? Don't let that woman rent out of your space. She did you wrong once. Take the knife out your back and wipe it off and go do something else with it. Don't give it back to her so she can stab you again. With the dude that she's already did it in front of before and did it with. Like, they married, they'll find a way. They will. And if they don't, they'll find a shelter, just like how you did when she left your ass out in this damn cold, okay? I'm going to leave it like that. Whitney, I do second the professional pick with the arms folded because you got to let these people know that you mean business. And I mean that, okay? I mean that. Don't let nobody play with you and play in your face, okay? Because she don't know what's going on. But if she were to find out that you were the owner and still be trying to, baby, where you going to stay? I know you ain't talking about staying here. I'm going to leave that on that. I'm going to take a quick break. And when I come back, we're going to jump into tonight's What's Happening, What's Up. But please, y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know, am I tripping? Am I being mean? Because if I'm being mean, y'all got to tell me. But if I were in this guy's shoes, she wouldn't even be able to rent a shoebox from me. A Blockbuster video, honey. Nothing. A water bottle. A piece of an eyelash. I'd have nothing for her. Get somebody else to do it. Preferably another property at another building that doesn't belong to me. And I'm going to leave that right there. When I come back, we got tonight's What's Happening, What's Up. But we got to pay some bills. Be right back.
And now, introducing one of the newest BossFluent creations, Lady. Lady is a women's fragrance that will leave men mesmerized and have you feeling beyond amazing. Its sweet and soft aroma will bring out your inner divine feminine and keep him wanting more, over and over again. Lady, a BossFluent product coming soon. Make sure you check out our fragrances and much more online at www.bossfluentent.com.
I'm 54, so basically, it's too late to start saving for retirement, right?
Not right. Starting to save, even in your 50s, can really make a difference.
Well, right now, saving seems hard to wrap my head around. Plus, with the way this year's been going...
Hey, listen, it's okay. You still got this. Just go to aceyourretirement.org. It's an online tool from AARP that can help you get your retirement savings on track no matter your age. It's free and only takes about 3 minutes.
I like 3 minutes.
Yeah, at aceyourretirement.org, you'll chat with Avo, the friendly digital retirement coach. Just answer a few questions and you'll get a personalized plan and tips to help boost your retirement savings. Tips that are easy to understand and tailored to your lifestyle.
I like that too.
Plus, it's sponsored by AARP, so you know they got your back. Just head to aceyourretirement.org and make your plan to start saving for retirement.
Thanks.
That's aceyourretirement.org. A message from AARP and the Ad Council.
Time to get into what's happening and what's up in these streets. Let's get it.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Blueprint Live. It's your girl, MzMetchi. make sure that you all get in touch. Ooh, y'all got to sip a little bit more. Make sure that you all are getting in touch with our sponsors and everyone that is mentioned, during our commercial breaks. Especially my partner, Be Your Own Kind. Okay. She streams every Wednesday. She's also on Fluent Radio as well. So you all make sure that you all check out my good sis, okay, and get in tune with her, okay? Now, if you haven't already, make sure that you are also dropping your business in the comments, okay? We have Miss Nita Speaks that joins us. Netta Speaks, excuse me. If I said that wrong, sis, I'm going to get that right pronunciation for you. But make sure that you all are following her for all of the things for wellness and to keep you uplifted. We have Just Wit, who is in the comments with us. You all make sure that you shop with her and make sure that you go and follow the Bougie Brown Mom and get in with the mommy franchise, okay? I know that the auntie franchise is coming soon because y'all know, we still trying to become mothers around here, but I'm gonna be the auntie franchise, and then I'm gonna help her be the face of that, okay? That's what's happening in the streets, okay? It's real auntie vibes, okay? Until we get upgraded to mother, okay? But moving along, let's get into tonight. What's happening? What's up? So, y'all, first off, what's going on with Britney Spears? What's going on with her? Well, outside of her twirling around in her house in panty drawers, besides her twirling around in panty drawers, her husband, Sam Asghari, that she's been with, they've had 14 months of marriage. They are divorcing each other, y'all. Like, Whitney, what's going on? Like, what? She said, okay, plugs. Thank you, sis. Of course. Yes. It's the Bougie Brown Mom for me. Tap in with my sis. Yes. JustWit.com. Period. Boo. It's just wit altogether. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Panty draws. I'm finna go, sis. You cutting up. I'm sorry. I'm acting up tonight. I think it's the moonshine, sis. Yeah, it is. But after 14 months of marriage and him riding with her through the whole conservatorship, situation, they are now leaving each other. Now, for a while, they thought that Britney Spears was locked up, hemmed up, and something had happened to her child. They was posting stuff of her that looked like cardboard cutouts, okay? But this man was with her the whole time, and now after 14 months of marriage, they are breaking up. Whitney, you said it best, girl. This is the comment right here. She said, girl, it's the dancing. He couldn't take it. He couldn't take it. He like, baby, why can't none of your pants come up by your navel? Can it at least be at the bottom part of your navel? What's up? What's up, baby girl? What are we doing here? Okay. But yeah, needless to say, they're going to be divorcing. It's a little sad to see. It's a little sad. It really is. Whitney said, I think something went wrong. LOL. She was not well. My whole thing is she wasn't well. She hasn't been in a long time. Like, I'm like, bring me back to my loneliness. I need that type of Britney. Okay. Kim said, what I missed, sis, you missed that Britney Spears. Okay. As Plies called her his white diamond, honey. She is getting a divorce. She's getting a divorce, baby. Wait, Kim said, never mind, Britney Spears. I use context clues. Yes. Kim was actually the one that sent me the video, y'all. So why did Plies, y'all? Plies is crazy. He liked Britney Spears so much when she be doing her dancing, y'all. And I just think that it's absolutely hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. But moving along, so any of you all that have followed like Timbaland and all of the artists and people that he has brought to us over the years, I know y'all heard about the fact that Magoo passed, okay? Magoo. Do y'all know? Y'all should know if y'all don't know. He passed away at 50 years old. And the crazy part about it is I didn't even know the news yet that he had passed. And I was listening to Beat Me 911, call me on my cell phone. I'll call you back to see what you gonna tell me. Like, I was listening to that, and baby, when I tell you they went off, okay, they went off in that song. It was a whole vibe. It was everything, and just even his album, a lot of these artists, it's like we heard from them back in the day, and then they kind of went a little bit silent or whatever the case is. I was very, very saddened to hear this news. So you all make sure that you keep Magoo and his family and Timbaland and their whole camp in your prayers, because y'all, they used to make great music for us. Okay. They still making the music. Okay. But I'm talking about like when Magoo and them first came out, was killing the game, honey. Was killing the game. Kim, no, you didn't. She said White Diamond, honey. Yes. Plies love him. He loved Britney Spears. Kim also added Beat Me 911 is a hit. It is the hit. Do you hear me? All my friends say I can do better than you. Okay. Do you hear me? 702 was the one that really came in and they sprinkled their little sauce on it. They like, sauce. Beat Me 911. Okay. And they did that. They absolutely did that. So rest in peace to Magoo. And in all seriousness, though, okay, y'all keep them lifted up in prayer. Now, look, y'all remember the movie The Blind Side? Do y'all remember? This story was based off of Michael Oher, okay, and I'm hoping that y'all know MzMetchi gonna mispronounce a name every once in a while. Tonight is the night. But Michael Oher, so he came out recently and was just letting everybody know, y'all, I'm finna take this off. As a matter of fact, I'm finna just switch earrings because, baby, let me tell you one thing I'm not gonna do is this, okay? And y'all know I'll switch it up. Hold on, this is a lavish look. This is a lavish looker here. I know y'all like these. I'm gonna just switch it for y'all on camera. So moving along, okay. Basically, with Michael Oher, he was not legally, if you all remember the story, they were trying to say that he was legally adopted by the family that that took him in and basically helped him get into the NFL and all of those different things. Hey sis, Keita joining us. Fit with Nick, what's up, girl? In the movie they depicted it as if they had adopted him and everything, but really the real story of what happened was that because he was older, they had to put him in a conservatorship similar to like what Britney Spears had, okay? And basically the money that they made from the movie and from using his likeness, okay, they used his story, they used everything that was going on. They used that for their advantage. And basically all of the funds and royalties of things that were coming in came in under this conservatorship, and he couldn't touch it. Okay. They made millions and millions and millions of dollars that he never saw. Okay. So as of recently, he's 37 years old, has children of his own, has a life of his own. And he fought to have this conservatorship lifted. Okay. And he won. Sandra Bullock did her thing. Sandra Bullock did her thing in that movie, but y'all got to check facts, okay? We have to check facts. The facts are he was not adopted. And they took his money for a long time, 18 until 37. Yeah, let me go ahead and move along. Okay, so y'all, this is the news that has been out. Now, I have reported it to you all here when everything happened as far as with Keke Palmer and Usher. Okay. So we're going to take a couple moments in tonight's What's Happening, What's Up, okay, to cap off with this story here. Y'all know Keke Palmer and her baby daddy broke up, okay? They broke up. He said he has since moved on since the upset with the whole Usher situation. And I really pray that it's not, I pray that it's not true. I pray that Usher didn't come in and break up another happy home, honey. It probably wasn't that happy, but a home nonetheless. Okay. And I want to know from y'all, because this is the thing. Keke Palmer has gone on to do a music video with Usher. And they was looking good in the video too. But she went on to do a video with him. And then even in the end, I felt like the end of the video, it was a little bit shady. Like, I'm just like, ooh, I don't know if I like this. She said something like, because you know I'm a mother. That's shady. That's shady. Kim said marketing genius Usher is. Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at Keke Palmer because this is the thing. I personally don't think that she's done anything wrong. I mean, and I'm speaking from a place of look. Whitney said it earlier when she asked me to get up and stand, show my outfit. Baby, I'm a hoochie wife, okay? I don't care. My husband, I love the fact. One thing I would say about Anthony is he is very comfortable with the fact that, like, he knows that his wife is going to be provocative at times, okay? I am. Baby, when I went to SIU or whatever the case is, I'm like, yes, we showing A and T. I mean, I ain't show no A, but I did show some T. Like, not the whole thing, but I'm gonna show enough. I'm like, look, I'm like, I look good, okay? I'm a beautiful, voluptuous, plus size, that girl. So, you gotta be secure. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole thing is, if my man is going outside with a pair of sweatpants on or whatever the case is, baby, we gotta be secure. You have to be secure in who you are and who you're dating. Okay, I'm gonna always be cute. I got some knockers, and as long as they sitting up and they big and they pretty and they ain't touching my kneecaps or my tummy, I'm finna show them. And you got to be comfortable. I'm coming home to you every damn night. Okay, I'm gonna show it off sometimes. I don't think Keke Palmer was wrong. Was her outfit sexy? Yes. Is she a sexy girl? Yes. Okay. But when I tell you what, the one thing that made me feel so good when it happened is that when I get up and I'm like, my outfit is giving a slight hoochie mama. And Anthony be like, you looking good. What time you coming back? I'm like, what time you want me to come back? What you want to do? What you want to do? Okay? Because that's how you supposed to kick it up. Hype your girl up. What? It don't matter if she has kids or not. It doesn't matter. None of that is a problem. Dude play himself. I'm like, baby, nobody knew you. And that's okay. But you get your notoriety off of coming at the woman that just birthed your child that looks damn good in her sexy ass outfit at the Usher concert. Don't you feel like a fool? Okay. Let me get these comments. Kim said, show the A&T, honey. I love it. And Kim, you already know, baby, look. I tell y'all what, my mother used to always tell me, she like, baby, you got to pick one. You showing what you gonna show, okay? You showing your lower half or your upper half. Which one? You cannot do both, okay? So I have kept that in my mind, so I know if I'm gonna have a little cleavage out, I'm gonna have my legs covered up. I'm gonna have this arse, not poking out. I mean, I can't help it. I'm dragging a wagon, but I do what I can. We're not trying to give a whore out here. We're just trying to give a little sexy. And I don't think that Keke Palmer's outfit was so crazy that it deserved for her to be humiliated like that by the man that she laid with and had a child with. That's ridiculous to me. Ridiculous. When he said Jamal would have been gassing her up, like, baby, you look good. Can't wait till you go home. Right. Like, my whole thing is like, baby, what? Like, baby, you say you don't want me to go to the after hours spot. You say, come home. I'm coming home. Because my man said I look good before I walked up out of here. If you in a relationship, when you go out and you looking good and you looking sexy, you're not, and a lot of the times men, they don't recognize that we don't do it for other dudes. When I went to Black Alumni, because baby, when I tell you, people was talking about that white dress, they like, oh girl, you had all your titties out. Like, I'm just like this. My man approved. Like, and when I say approved, he gave his kudos like, you looking good. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You're not going to govern my outfits, but I'm not going to go out in a way that's going to misrepresent the both of us. Like, at the end of the day, I'm like, I got my ring on and I'm not sitting up in no dude's face. I'm doing this because I want to look good. I want to look sexy. I want to look like this. It's an I, not a we. You got up and got dressed for you. I got up and got dressed for me. Okay? Yeah, I agree with Jamal, Whitney. Kim said it's a remake of You Don't Have to Call and You Remind Me. It was cute as hell to me. Girl, yes, I'm feeling the vibe. Whitney says she is a mother and we don't become stale when we give birth. Baby, my swimsuits be out here. Girl, Whitney, you already know. This the thing. I have never been like, oh my gosh, she's a mom. She should cover up. If anything, I'm like, girl, take it off. Show yourself off. At the end of the day, my whole thing is you wear, I don't care if you got scars, stretch marks, whatever. The fact that you a mother, throw that ish on. Throw it on. Because it's like you have went through some things. Okay. For me, and being fully transparent with my surgery, I have 5 keyhole cuts on my stomach. Okay. And my stomach, and I tell you, my friends, they be like, don't say that, MzMetchi. But it's shaped a little bit like the Michelin Man. Okay. It's giving real rolls, whatever. Like, I don't care. I'm a big girl. It is what it is. And I had felt for a second, I found myself about to go into, the summertime naturally. And I said, I probably ain't going to even be able to do no 2-piece. Because I got these scars. You get what I'm saying? And then I thought about it and I'm just like, man, look, these is battle wounds. Where the 2 pieces at? She in. What's going on? Because I'm going to wear my stuff. I'm going to wear it with class. I'm going to carry myself well and do what I need to do. For mothers, just because she's a mother does not mean that she can't be sexy. It doesn't mean that she can't put her stuff on and pop out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I hate when I read the news and I saw that they had split up, reportedly, because I still believe this might be a marketing tactic, as Kim mentioned before, because Usher is a marketing genius. He's going to get people to buy the stuff. I believe that if she's with someone that is not that secure like that, this might be the best move for Shorty. This might be the move for her. Wait a minute, we got Jamal. Jamal has joined the conversation, okay? He said Kiki Dude was a goofball. Because this is the thing. Jamal, now look, and I'm going to say this because I feel the exact same way that he is. But I will say this. In the event, because we don't know what happened beforehand, as far as, like, were they in the same residence? Did he see her outfit beforehand? Did he talk about this outfit that he had a problem with it and she's like, screw you, I'm packing it anyway? We don't know. But I will say this. When you are in a relationship with somebody, publicly humiliating them should not be one of the things that's a part of your relationship. It shouldn't be. Okay. If my husband, okay, and even when he was my boyfriend, okay, he was just my jigger, okay, even before we were married, if Anthony would have said to me at any time, babe, that outfit might be a little bit much, or you kind of showing a lot, what's up, what up, what up? If he comes to me and he does it in the right way and he's not trying to humiliate me, he's not saying it in front of my peers, family members, whoever is around at that time, but my man is talking to me and my man is telling me, baby, I'm a little bit uncomfortable with that. What you thinking? What are we doing here? I'm going to take his opinion into account. Absolutely. If you my man, I'm going to take what you have to say to heart. I'm going to listen to you, and then I'm going to try to meet you halfway. But the minute that you take it outside of our household and you put it on the internet, that's what made him a goofball. It was not the fact that he had an opinion about her outfit, or he felt like, you're a mom now, maybe dressing that provocative. Those views, although they're a little bit traditional, old school, and outdated, it's not that far-fetched for him to feel that way as her man. But to publicly humiliate this woman who did just have a child, she just carried your child and is taking care of your child every day that you all have together. It shouldn't have been done publicly. And that's what made him a goofball. I completely agree. She said, I can't wait to watch it. Yes, sis. I would play it here if I wasn't fearing that they was gonna cut me. Whitney said that they said dude works for her company. I needed to drink my moonshine on that one. Jamal also added, in fact, you supposed to look good because I know where you coming back home to. Ding, 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 ding. Keke Palmer had them little cheeks out at the Usher concert. I could see if Usher came up and just grabbed a handful of it and was like, I'm finna do this. Like, people been doing some wild stuff at the clubs and concerts and stuff these days, okay? They didn't do none of that. He serenaded her. And this is the thing. She looked like she was enjoying it. Because I tell y'all what, look, Anthony already know. Baby, if I go to a concert, Drake, y'all, anybody that knows me knows I love Drake. And Drake come up and he grabbed my hand. Drake want to do that. I don't care if Anthony is sitting there. Do you hear me? I don't care. I don't care. Baby, whisk me away. We finna, there goes my baby right on to the stage. I'm not leaving with that man. I'm leaving with you. This man that got me all sauced up. We finna go. We can go to the car. Do you hear me? Okay, I'm talking about for the real things going on up in here. Let's have a real conversation because I don't think that they ready. You coming back home? What? Baby, I love Drake. I'm talking about if he come and grab my hand, I'm gonna be like, baby, I'm finna meet you back. Bye. Why are you still sitting there? Baby, it's me and Drake. We gone. Like, we're gone. It's after the party, it's the after party. I would tell Drake, like, well, we gotta bring my husband too, baby. Cause I love you. That's how I feel about it. And I know if Rihanna come up with her little sexy butt, because she's sexy too, or Janet Jackson, or any of the ladies, Tiana Taylor, like I'm thinking about like sexy women, and we're at a concert, or my man is at a concert, and they get a video of one of these sexy women serenading him, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna be waiting for you when you get back, because I know you're ready to go. I know you. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go, because you coming back to the house. Kim said that she wore his U chain, girl. Kim said, I'll do both a couple times a year, but I certainly do one or the other daily. LOL. T or A. A for the win. Yep. A for the win all the time. Keita, she said, it's simple. Look good and feel good. You got to look good. And Keke Palmer was looking good. So the fact that they didn't allow all of this stuff, it's ridiculous. Michi definitely encourages a little this and that. I love it. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm going to give you a little, look. You gonna get a little something over here, okay? If you see me all the way covered up or whatever the case is, it's some money involved, okay? I'm going somewhere professional. It's an event. I'm getting some money, but the A&T, one of them gonna be out. One of them gonna be out. Period. Kim, where the two pieces at all year round? Period. And especially, like I said, for the mothers, including Keke Palmer or whatever the case is, y'all better go and put your stuff on. And then be with somebody that's secure enough to understand that you can do all of those things, but you don't. No. Kim said they at home in love, kissing on their cute baby, laughing. We are getting played. Kim, you really think so? Because I'm not even gonna lie to you, like Hollywood or not, I don't think that I can't lay up with somebody that humiliated me publicly unless that was the plan. But why allow yourself to be humiliated? Well, baby, this is Hollywood. Let me go ahead. Whitney, she said, got us arguing on Chingy's internet. I got that from Twitter. Girl, bye. Not on cheating. Not on no. Give me what you got for a pork chop, please. Keita said, yes, your love for Drake is unmatched. I love him. Y'all, I'm blushing just thinking about it. Sorry, Anthony. I love you too, baby. I'm in love with you. But Drake, I don't like French braid Drake, though. I don't. But Anthony went with me to the tour when Champagne Poppy, when he had the heart in his head, and that was one of the first, even though Anthony and I have been together for a long time, that was one of the first Drake concerts that he had been to with me, but like a concert in general, because my husband, if anybody that knows, y'all know he's very much so a homebody, but so I'll be the one popping out. He like, nah, I don't care. But my brother-in-law came, so he's like, screw it, I'm gonna go. And when I tell you, my husband was laughing at me because he saw me, I completely melted. I'm like, I was like the little crazy dolls, the little crazy blow up things outside. I'm like, I love Drake. I love him. And if he came up to me and he wanted to sing one of my favorite songs, okay, because like a song that I would probably have him sing to me, I would want him and Lloyd to sing it to me. I'm gonna take it back. It's the come right in, set your bag down. When I tell you, baby, I'm gone. Hoochie mama shorts and all, gotta go. Not going to do nothing, but I'm just like, you're gonna see me smiling. You're gonna see me happy. You're gonna see me feeling serenaded. Like this is Drake singing one of my favorite songs. Okay, I love Drake. Period. And Kiki Mama clearly loves Usher. Kim said, I feel the same way about Method Man. I'm single, so I'm going. Ooh. Not you to put you going on Chingy's internet. Kimberly. He's so fine. Drake is. He definitely is, girl. Then when he had that little heart in his head, I'm like, oh, Jesus, take me now. Take me now, baby. Right now. Chingy's internet, Twitter is unmatched. Yeah. French braid Drake, we are not feeling him, but we love him. Champagne Poppy. I love you. But baby, get rid of the braids, okay? Get rid of the braids. Ew. Kim, she said, I took a night off for you. A freaking hit. Man, when I tell you, when that song came out, I was just like this. I was in a dry season. I was like, I got to find somebody to touch on me. Child, that song was just so sexy. If Drake came up and wanted to sing that to me, I would look at Anthony would probably be sitting there. I'd look dead at him and I'd just be like this. Baby, we finna go dance. I'm finna dance on this man. I am. Because I'm coming home with you at the end of the night. Very, very sad to see this. And I want to talk a little bit more about it because you all know we're giving y'all the rundown of the story that the guy was mad and he had posted that stuff, but we never really got a chance to delve into the conversation. And I love the fact, like, shout out to Jamal that tuned in. Y'all, let me tell y'all, y'all know it be just the girls here sometimes, but I always love when he give his input because at the end of the day, he'll say like, you know what? That wasn't right. Or I would have took a different course. But I think that we can all unanimously agree, dude definitely is a goofball. That's just, he's the goofball of the century. Because Keke Palmer is on her stuff and she cute too. She's funny. She's humorous. She's paid. And he's working for her company. So it's just like, baby, pipe down. Pipe down. He said, I appreciate you loving my commentary. Always, Jamal, you can come on all the time, okay? Because Jamal, one thing he gonna do, he gonna give you a good word from the man's perspective, okay? Now, look, I got to pay a couple bills real quick. But when I come back, we're going to jump into tonight's topic of the night. And then we're going to close out of this thing. And I ain't even going to keep y'all for long because low-key, we've been touching on a lot of this stuff. But we do need to talk about it. Tonight's topic, do you give second chances? I don't know. I just want to know. So we'll be right back.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So ladies, put a little bit of razzle dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. Now it's time for the Blueprint Live's topic of the day. Let's get into it.
Welcome back. So after we had our spicy what would you do and what's happening, what's up, we're going to jump into tonight's topic of, do you give second chances? Okay. As I was sharing with you all in tonight's Hate It and Love It, I'm going to go ahead and go on record and say that because Netta Speaks, that was on earlier with us, she mentioned that she used to give second, third, fourth, and fifth chances, and then now she's at a place where she's out of that. And it brought me to a conversation that I was actually having with one of my friends today, this afternoon, and I was, saying that I'm like, you know what, I am getting to a place where I feel like, and y'all don't get me, I feel like I'm going into like a little bit of a villainous era right now, where as I was that person that was always used to be super understanding, and I'm just like, trying to see things from different points of view and vantage points and just all of that stuff. But now I'm moving to a place where it's just like, you're skating on thin ice, buddy. I'm really at that place. I too have been that person in the past that will give multiple chances and multiple chances and multiple chances, because I do believe that in giving those second chances, like there can be some good in it. Like there's been situations like even when, I shared with you all when I got passed up for the promotion and had to train the person that passed me up, that came and like took over the spot, the spizot. My first impression, because this, my manager, and I love her now. She, we cool, we tight. But when I first, met her, when I very first met her, she didn't speak like at first, and I'm just like, oh, that's weird or whatever. So I ended up having to give another chance as far as like to make an impression, not making an impression, but just for us to kind of get a better footing, because I'm just like, okay, girl, you rude. Like, why you didn't speak, whatever. So I think about situations like that. But when I think about chances, I do think of the fact that it kind of goes with who you're talking about. Okay. When you give multiple chances or second chances or different things, there's certain people in your life that are going to get a little bit more leniency than others. Right. For me, that's friends, family, my significant other, I'm able to look at things a little bit like, let me do some evaluation. But there are situations that I'm moving to as far as like in business and different things of that sort, where in my world, second chances can't be granted. In business, if you drop the ball in business, something pertaining to my business or different things like that, I typically don't give anyone another opportunity to screw me over. And that's why I feel like I've become a little bit of a villain. Some people, they make mistakes and do different things. I mean, I have people that I was promoting. I've had people I've tried to bring to my building to, help them increase some revenue. Y'all go to these pop-ups, they charging you $75 to $100 for a table. And I'm just like, hey, come on down. But when they have screwed me over, I'm like, you'll never get a chance again to treat me like a piece of crap. You don't, after a while with certain things and certain realms in your life, you're not supposed to offer those chances, because it's like, I'm not going to give you a chance to do something to me twice. Where do they do that at? But you will find that there are some people that you're going to give a little bit more leniency to than others. Okay. So as for me, it depends on who it is, what's the situation. I will grant another chance, but in granting another chance, there has to be a certain level of accountability, reflection, and some solutions as far as like, how does this not happen again? How do we avoid this happening once again? Right? And everybody does not deserve that access. Personally, they don't. Let me get into these comments. What y'all talking about over here? Kim said same. It depends. Yeah, I agree. For me, it definitely depends on the situation and who the person is. If you are someone that I have no affiliation with, I have no reason to, we don't have to deal with each other. It's just like we might, but we don't really have to. I don't need to give you another chance if you've done something that is unexplainable. And there are times where, even with the situation I shared with you before, and Kim, you're gonna laugh. We were talking earlier about the projection situation, the projection that happened over that I had talked to you about. And it's like, even situations like that where, like for me, I am not at a place to give another chance in that predicament, because these are behaviors and habits and tendencies that have been going on for quite some time, where it's just like, if you're in a tight spot, then you act out towards, me. Well, no, I can't grant you another opportunity, because I can't grant you another opportunity to do that again. So as far as giving second chances, for me, it depends on who, what, when, where, how. And, your level of importance in my life, realistically, and my level of importance in your life. What do we have going on? Where, what type of affiliation do we have? I've had to cut things and people at the knees. I'm just like, nope, we're done here. And I've been comforted in that, because I'm like, it's either you or me, and I'm going to pick me every time. So I don't really know what else to say to you. I would just say, for you all, if you have people in your life that are doing things where you have to even consider if you need to give them another chance or not, I need you to do some real hardcore self-reflection and evaluation. Because I know, for me, speaking from my situation that I told you all about, I definitely had to go into a place of very deep reflection to figure out, like, if this person, after they have acted in such a way and talked to me in such a certain way, if they were to contact me moving forward, what is my response? It wasn't until I started really, that I thought about it like that I said, you know what? This is not somebody that I can rock with. Either way. This is not just a one-time instance, a oopsie. This is who you are as an individual, and that doesn't work for me. So when it comes down to giving those second chances, y'all, just consider yourself number one. The biggest piece of advice that Kimberly gave me, shout out to my friend Kim, she's on here right now. The biggest piece of advice that she gave me was that, you gotta, I'm having like a brain fart, because she said so much to me, but you got to make decisions for you, So when it comes to giving a second chance, if you're not putting yourself at the forefront of that decision, then you're doing it all wrong. And when she said that to me, things became so much clearer as far as how I needed to move and how I needed to navigate in order to move forward. So I share that with you all, in case you have something or someone or a situation that's going on in your life where you like, does this deserve my energy? Does this deserve a second chance? I'll leave you with that. Because I'm going to say, for me, it's a few different factors, but I do give them. But baby, don't get to gambling with it, okay? Don't gamble with your one opportunity. I'm going to take a quick break, and when I come back, we're going to close out with tonight's quote of the night. So stay tuned.
Introducing the Roach Motel Ashtray, the greatest ashtray in the world. It's the ashtray of every smoker's dream. And the reason why is because it has a storage compartment with a lid on it, so you can keep all of your stuff away from the ashes. It's luxurious. It'll change your life. That's right, the Roach Motel Ashtray. And you can get it at www.roachmotelstore.com. Log on now and get yours today.
Thank you so much for all of my listeners for tuning in. And now it's time for the quote of the night.
Welcome back. It's your girl, MzMetchi. Now, give me just a moment because I want to give you all tonight's quotes. Okay. Let me go ahead and get this pulled up real quick. And this one is really simple, but I really, I felt like that I wanted to share it with you all because one of the things that I was asked, everyone kind of, I did put it out on my page for my family and friends that, that they knew that my Uncle Jeff passed. Rest in peace to my Uncle Jeff. Y'all was like one of the coolest little dudes. It's been a trying time. Realistically, this year alone, for real, it's been one for the books. It's been a series of highs and a series of lows. I don't know. Wait, Auntie Tracy said, I know that's right. Hey, Auntie. And then Whitney, baby, don't play with your one opportunity, baby. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Okay. Great topic for tonight, y'all. Y'all had the comments lit tonight. But I wanted to share this quote with you all because one of the things that I've been asked by a few people that know and love and care about me, they like, girl, how are you doing it? Like, how are you pushing through and still doing all of this stuff with everything that's going on? And I'm like, I don't know, but the number one thing that I've been hearing is like, you're so strong, Mechi, you're so strong, or Demetria, or D, or whatever it is people call me. Y'all know I got a few different names, a couple aliases out here, but the number one thing that I've been hearing is that you're strong. And I'm like, I'm strong. I'm like, oh my God, I don't feel that way sometimes, but that's what it is. And I saw this quote that came up and I wanted to share it with you all. Very short, but here's tonight's quote of the night. Strength grows in the moments when you think you can't go on, but you keep going anyway. And I ain't gonna lie, like that one, it hit me because, I literally have heard they're like, Mechi, you're so strong. So many times. Like it's been like between family and friends and, even, like just whatever, like they like, you're so strong to keep pushing through with all of the stuff that you got going on. I mean, the day after everything happened with my uncle, I was, I had to go into the office because there was no one else to go. And I had to do it in order to keep with my rotation. And I just remember going and I was sitting at my desk and I'm like, I could not get it together for probably the first 2-3 hours of my shift because I couldn't believe. I was like, I cannot believe that this has happened. I can't believe that he's gone. I can't believe that yesterday I got a call at 9:05 a.m. and this happened, And I had to have a conversation with myself I'm like, okay, girl, you got to muster up some type of strength because you still got things to do. And it's hard. What people don't understand is like when you're an entrepreneur or when you have a platform or something like myself, if I literally broke down and I stopped every single time life got in the way, okay, the Blueprint Live would not be streaming every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all wouldn't hear from me if I didn't allow myself to push through. But that quote really spoke to me because I recognize that, even during those times that I don't feel strong, I am gaining my strength by continuing to push forward. Y'all, when I tell you, oh, my Lord, like I said one day I was going to write my story. And especially like everything with the fertility stuff, what people don't recognize is, hey, look, I got these, I had the surgery and had all of that stuff done. They left me with a diagnosis, and I'm still trying to find direction. There's so many different things that's going on that I'm trying to navigate on a day-to-day basis. But I had to recognize that I'm like, you know what, sis, you are strong. There is strength that is within you. And I hope that with whatever you all may have going on, be it if it's something that is spoken or unspoken, okay, I hope that you are able to find the strength to continue to move forward despite of, because there's power in that, there's healing in that. It's so many beautiful things. And I just wanted to share that quick tidbit with you all tonight, okay? No special guest for tonight. It was just me, but I think that we had a marvelous time, honey. I have to thank every one of you all that tuned in with me and that offered some amazing feedback, okay, into tonight's conversation. If you got somebody that's ticking you off and they putting you in a place where you got to give them a second chance, baby, reevaluate, and figure it out and get back on course is the word that I'll leave you with. If you haven't already, make sure that you're following me, your girl, MzMetchi, on all platforms. Just type in MzMetchi and you will find me everywhere. And be sure to be following the Blueprint Media Company on all platforms and subscribe to our YouTube, okay? Every single show that I have done in the lifetime of the Blueprint Media Company is on this channel, okay? So for all of you all that have tuned in at some point, or you've been one of my special guests and you like, okay, let me go and see if mine is on there. Baby, it's there, okay? I can let you know that right now. If you'd like to advertise with me or do anything as far as just marketing and promoting your business, please visit MzMetchi.com or thebpmediaco.com. And as always, you all can shop Lavish Looks. Y'all see the little earrings I changed it to? Lavish Looks, baby. Okay, get it together. And last but not least, I have to thank my amazing sponsors, okay? Fiya Infusions, Black Dollar Days, as well as Paris Ice Bar, okay? They are the ones, okay? They are the absolute ones. And of course, I have to thank my amazing media partners, Fluent Radio, Philly Jams 95.3, Indie 101.5, and Mixed Talk Media. Shout out to Be Your Own Kind and Ms. Z with the T, baby, okay? I will be letting you all know if I'm going to be on next week. Please, if you all can, please keep my family in your prayers as we celebrate the homegoing of my Uncle Jeffy, next Wednesday. I will be honest with you all, completely transparent. I'm going to see how my spirit feels next week. And if my spirit feels that I can push through and do the show, it will. But if my spirit needs to rest, I'm going to do just that. But I love you all and thank you all so much for, tuning in. I thank you all for offering your condolences to myself and my family, especially my Auntie Tracy, who, I told you all last week, I'm like, she's in a unique position. So we want to make sure that we are keeping her, my number one for the Blueprint Live, that we're keeping her uplifted and everything during this time. But I love you all. And until next time, I'm a holler. Holla. And I will definitely, Auntie Tracy, what you saying on here? She said, but y'all, Demetria, have been amazing with being there for me. Girl, this is how we roll, okay? This is how we roll. She said, thank you all for all of the condolences. Absolutely. I love you too, Auntie. I love you. Love you so much. But, until next time, y'all be safe and have a wonderful week. Bye.